This new coin's current pricing may not seem all that exciting. The Shiba Inu coin is trending on Twitter right now with over 70,000 mentions, which indicates that people are talking about it, are excited about it, and are anticipating the release of Shibarium in a way that may actually cause some FOMO buying once we realize and once we understand when and what this beta release will entail. We'll be talking a little bit about that in this video because we have some new projects that will be building or anticipating building onto Shibarium, and this is the kind of stuff we need to see. As a result, we'll be talking about shooting Shiba Inu coin these future builds. Of course, if this sounds like something you'd be interested in, let's get started. If you're totally new to investing and unsure of how or where to buy stocks and cryptocurrencies, you can find instructions in the description below. We are here every single day and are expanding our portfolios together. Well, nonetheless, let's talk about what's happening with Shiba Inu coin. And all of this is happening right now because Shiba Inu currency is currently the subject of a great deal of enthusiasm and anticipation that is unrelated to price movement. The Inu coin is actually cheaper right now. All of these cryptocurrencies, including Shiba Inu coin, Dogecoin, and Ethereum, are declining slightly at the same time that Bitcoin is. Thus, we are aware that the price action is not what is causing this excitement, or the almost 100,000 Twitter mentions of Shiba Inu. The mere fact that Shibarium is generating so much excitement in the neighborhood is upsetting a lot of people. Also, there are several fresh projects that will be constructing and opening up access to Shibarium. And I want to kind of highlight those and talk about them, as it will essentially be useless if entrepreneurs, firms, and other people aren't excited about building on Shibarium. I think it's one of the most crucial things to do. If we don't have builders, applications, games, and DEX, all of that things won't be available. You are aware that if nothing is built on your Shibarium, you cannot use it. It's essentially just an empty space. So, nodes presently assert that they will be constructing and that their engineers are preparing to give access to the display of Shibarium as the public launch is open. Now, they assert, according to rumors, the public debut will take place later this year, presumably in the summer. If you look at their tweets, please remember that they don't know anything that we don't. And despite those speculations of a release to the general public later this year, nodes today offer nodes that essentially confirm blockchains. And if you guys don't know what that means, I'm going to break it down here very briefly so you can get a better idea of what that implies for new investors. Depending on the cryptocurrency I want to mine, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum Classic, Raven Coin, or any other of those, I'll require an ASIC miner. On the other hand, if it's Ethereum Classic that I want to mine, I did so using graphics cards. So let's just call such things computers or computer parts. I connect a computer, download the program, and select Start. And as soon as I do that, the blockchain is verified. Naturally, if you're working alone or as a member of a mining pool, things become a little bit more complicated. So let's kind of put everything to the side for a second. You need to get a computer and turn it on. Now that nodes have those machines, they will be using some of them to validate the blockchain on Shibarium. Okay, now they have the nodes and the computers that operate. Now, this is where things start to go a little, gray. And I also want to point that out because I'm not 100% sure about it. Yes, if nodes now are aware of this, but any validators. There will only be room for 100 validators on the Shibarium blockchain, and each and every one of them must submit an application. Yet in order to validate on the Shibarium blockchain, they must be vetted and interviewed by a central authority, which strikes me as being really weird for a decentralized blockchain. So I'm just going to overlook that part for the time being. Nevertheless, I'm not sure if when I asked Now Nodes a question, they did not respond at the time I was recording this video. It would be very unusual if someone tried to use them to validate but they weren't approved validators, just like Satoshi didn't approve them to validate. So I did question them if they had gone through the application procedure and if they had been interviewed. So, they might already be preparing to do so at this moment. But let's just wait a little while before getting too excited. Because, they won't be able to authenticate the Shibarium blockchain at all without receiving approval from Satoshi or the centralized authority on our decentralized blockchain. There is a lot more to it than just saying we are building and gearing up. But if they are building and gearing up and go through the intake process, are able to get approved, and all of that, guys, we have one of the first, I guess, validators or one of the first ways that you can validate on the Shevrim blockchain already setting up in place, and people are looking forward to this build. Though I sincerely hope that it is not some sort of war, The ecosystem surrounding the Shiba Inu coin will rapidly expand. So yes, I am excited about the newest developer and the newest essentially company that is joining forces and supporting Shurberry. I hope that this massive growth burns trillions of Shiba Inu coin, as it has the potential to ignite the supply and greatly increase the value of Shiba Inu coin. If you know of anyone else who is prepared to develop on Shibarium or map out their tokens for definite Shibarium, for example, please let me know in the comments section below and I'll share this video with them. Encourage someone to construct and advance the Shuberi project, and if the channel subscription option is still visible, be sure to click it. Join us, become a bro. You guys got it clear, bro. 83. We're here every single day, increasing our portfolios together. On Weibo, you can get 6 to 12 free stocks. Binance, you can obtain a free Discord server. Until the next time, good luck to each and every one of you. Have a fantastic